welcome back to another video about Patron.
Here's what you need to know. There are 90 people left on the Game Wisp. Just in case you didn't know this, Game Wisp is closing.
Dunzo Magunzo.
You're spending money and throwing it down a hole that doesn't get you anything.
It's like putting it in a vending machine and not getting any food back.
So please go to patreon.com/superbeardbros, switch over your Game Wisp to Patreon.
Yes.
There are 90 of you left. That's it. Next thing, come on in. Come on in. Look at this. Boom.
Everyone,
look who the hell this is.
We have a special announcement.
The next series that we're doing on Beard Bros is Bloodborne. I'm gonna play it. Brett's gonna be there.
But here's the thing, though. This is not just a new series.
No.
We are finally expanding the Beard Bros family.
You asked for this.
You asked for it. The Beard Bros is no longer a duo. It is now a trio. Brett is the official Beard Brother, the third Beard Brother.
Say hello to Poochie, the rockin' dog.
He's going all the way back to his home planet. But you know what? It's not quite yet.
I'm not gonna die.
We still haven't hit our 8K goal. If all 90 of you people that are still literally frittering away money on a dying platform switch over to Patreon, we're gonna be within an arm's reach of that goal, and hopefully by the time Bloodborne's over, he'll be on our team forever.
You gotta unlock me. I'm a secret character.
He's like the reptile of Beard Bros.
There you go.
That's right.
Super important.
Let's start that now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. And also, one last thing. There's a show called F It Beard Bros that's coming out in December. It's the new show. It represents a new tier on Patreon, which if you got the bucks, you go over there, you drop $250. We do anything that you want for 5 minutes.
Whatever you want.
Anything that you want. Doesn't have to be a game. Doesn't have to be anything.
I didn't sign up for that.
That's all right. That's all right. You're trapped now.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. So you better do it.
Guys,
better do it.
Super Beard Bros. Patreon.com Super Beard Bros.
Yeah.
Brett's gonna be a Beard Bro.
Boom.
Get us our stretch goals and
Hashtag for finally family.
For finally family.
Yeah, let's go back in Wallace's nose. Come on, let it happen. Let it happen.
Get in there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new series.
Oh yes, hello. Welcome.
Whoa, what is that awful, like, stereotypical scientist, like, dialect you got
I
going
was just
on?
having a fun time. I was just hello.
like-
hello.
Are you being the caterpillar from Bug's Life?
Heimlich?
Yeah.
No.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Welcome to Crash Bandicoot.
Yes. Guys, today we are playing Crash Bandicoot 2, which is my favorite out of the trilogy.
Do you remember the bloopers from the end of A Bug's Life?
Oh my goodness, here we go.
I was so good in that.
We're playing Crash Bandicoot.
Crash.
I just want to point out,
It's Crash Bandicoot.
they updated
Oh my
this
God.
game to feature this trailer for Spyro.
That's really funny.
I can
The
press
Spyro.
the Spyro new trilogy that's coming out this year.
Let's watch it.
No. It might already come out by the time the game comes out.
I haven't seen it.
We're playing this.
You
Guys,
wanna
Crash Bandicoot 2,
we're gonna watch the
Cortex
trailer?
Strikes Back. No.
You want to check
Go
out?
back really quick.
Fuck you guys.
Hit the home button.
No.
Do you hit reset? Is there a reset?
No, we're playing Crash Bandicoot 2,
All
Cortex
right, so
Strikes
this
Back.
is. This
Alex,
is.
give us trivia on two fronts. I want Insane Trilogy.
Whoa.
Insane Trilogy.
Trilogy. Yo, Cortex, you good?
Everything is back up. Chris told me to turn it down, but I said no.
This game came out.
Last year.
No, this game came out in 1997, aka 21 years ago on Halloween.
Of course.
Is that insane?
No.
So what's the deal with the N on his forehead?
His name is Doctor Neo Cortex.
Is it like a tattoo or like a jewel?
I don't know.
I think it's just like a painted N.
I feel you.
This game sold almost 8 million copies. That's insane.
The Insane Trilogy or the actual game?
What?
The Insane Trilogy or the original Crash 2?
Just the original Crash 2.
That's unbelievable.
When we don't have any Earthbound operatives left.
Apparently, in this game, Crash's model is made up of 532 polygons. and has over 9,000 frames of animation, which was like
Unheard of.
yeah, totally crazy. He looks like Megamind now.
What a cutie.
Man, the animation is really good.
Battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra
I have no idea what these games are about. I've never played one of these before.
So the first one is basically like Crash has to save
Wow, it looks really good.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god.
So, the first game essentially is about Crash trying to save his girlfriend.
Is that
from
her?
being experimented on. No, this is his sister.
Okay.
So in this case, it's like we just woke up and we're just kind of hanging out.
We're just chilling in the woods, the shroom
And now,
woods.
yeah, now she forgot her battery to her laptop. So we're gonna try and find it.
She's looking for laptop batteries. How this game starts?
In this game, yeah.
Interesting.
So this game features a lot of new features compared to the first game. In this one you can like dash. You can also dash and jump. Whereas the first game is pretty like.
He looks like he just goes all over the place. Is that true? Is it like kind of weird to learn how to control Crash?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is such a weird type of game. This is like a type of game like it's like Mario and Crash both like tried their version of defining what a platformer was in 3D.
Yeah.
And like Mario kind of won, but like this is like totally a whole other type of game.
Yeah.
It looks like Temple Run kind of, but it's not really like that, right?
No, not at all. So that's the enemy from the first game.
Yeah, that's Cortex. That's Clancy Brown actually. Ooh, like if you put a picture of him on the screen, it'll be like, oh, that's Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown from.
Clancy Brown is like
He's
in
Mr. Krabs.
He's in Shawshank Redemption, Starship Troopers. He's Zim.
Yeah.
He was in the robot game we just played.
Yeah.
What?
I can't think of what it's called now. Detroit Become Human.
Oh yeah.
So how this works, Alex, is we get to pick. In the first game, the hub world's like a map you kind of travel across.
Yeah.
In this game, it's just like a portal room.
So you just run on that little circle.
Yeah. So each of these you'll see on the sides, like there's
The Ankh.
the Ankh, the crystals and the gems.
So this is kind of like when they did like how they switched from like in Mario Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2. They were just like, fuck it, it's just like a fucking map. It takes like way less time. You don't have to run around.
I did a New Game Plus episode on this, so we're gonna try our best to complete the normal game. We will not be doing the time trials. This was not the best level to showcase what this game is about, but here you go, Alex. It's called Crash Dash. In this level, we are being chased by a massive boulder. So here we go.
This looks unbelievably good.
I know, right?
You know when they put out freaking Ratchet and Clank
Yeah.
on PS4 and it looked like really good?
I like the game a lot. I don't know why everyone hated it though.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it
don't
wasn't-
know. It has that same sort of like animated movie quality. It's like unbelievable looking.
Looks good.
Does this game look anything close to this on the Switch?
I haven't played the Switch version.
I bet it's comparable.
One thing I will say though is that I think it runs at, I don't know if it runs at a full 60, but
On the Switch?
yeah. But one of the big things about Crash Bandicoot from a completionist perspective is there are gems to get on every stage, and it's based on your ability to to destroy all the boxes, including the nitro boxes, which will kill you. So
What?
There's the gem.
Nitro boxes kill you?
Yeah. Like
That's what they do?
Yeah, the nitro boxes. They're
green ones?
They're like a death square. If you touch it, you die.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I did not know that about
Yeah.
those.
So they have bonus rooms.
Oh, right, because the box, it's the thing at the end of the level, right, where the box is like accost you.
Yeah, usually. They don't cost you, it just depends. Like, in most cases, you can... There you go. We got it.
Sneakums.
Interesting.
Boom, boom.
It has its own little language. It's like its own little game, like Mario or something, but it's just like its own one.
I'm so hype on
3,
this.
4,
Do you guys love this
5,
game? Are you guys
1,
like, oh, this is
2,
my good old
3,
game Crash?
4,
I
5,
watched
1,
Ted
2,
play it. I've never played
3,
it before.
4,
But like I love how it
5,
looks. I know I'd like
1,
playing it.
2, 3, 4, 5, hit.
To me, this is the type of game that like even kids don't seek out anymore, do they?
I don't know, man, but I think this game's great. I think the
It looks
Insane
fucking
Trilogy
fantastic.
is pretty faithful. I know Crash fans have a lot of problems with the Insane Trilogy, but I don't think so at all.
What's wrong with
Well,
it?
yeah. What was the ish?
Controls mostly, just that
It doesn't feel the same?
doesn't feel the exact same. Well, it's a different. It's a fully different engine, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
They redid the entire game.
Yeah, let me
essentially.
look into this. So basically,
Also, the thing about Crash is that, or one of my favorite things about Crash, rather, is that they programmed a ton of death animations for this boy.
yeah, that's like a kind of like a famous thing about Crash in general. I mean, that's just Naughty Dog's whole pedigree, right? Is that they just sort of like go deep on the art production. They're like the James Cameron of games.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get it twisted. This is not made by. This remake is not made by Naughty Dog.
No,
it's made by
Vicarious
Visions.
Yeah, so apparently, back in 2013, Activision was like, we still own the rights to Crash. We're trying to bring it back. They announced it in 2016, and they called it Remaster Plus because they didn't fully remake them, but instead, like, used the geometry of the levels to rebuild the gameplay from scratch.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So they added their own art, they added their own animation, they added their own audio. It's like totally their own game. They just like it's like more like a remake in the way that a movie gets remade, if you think about that. None of the source code from the original games was available almost because the game's engine was like only for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So they just had to like redo it. Sony and Naughty Dog gave them some like poly meshes. But they were like, they had like holes in them and shit.
There's the dance.
He keeps shit in his fucking mouth.
In the original, he pulls it out of his pocket.
Are bandicoots marsupials?
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably yeah. That makes sense. You'd have like a little pouch pocket.
I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
I wonder if they used the same
crystals
VO.
are the only means
No.
of containing it.
Like they got Clancy
The fate
Brown
of the
back in.
world is at stake.
Either that or it sounded
It is
like.
imperative, therefore, that you bring
Interesting.
them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
All right. So new to this game, actually, they added a time trial mode.
Interesting.
Which for me, I did not like in this new version. This is the only thing I did not like. I will say overall, it is a better game. But the reason why I don't like them is because these levels were not made to be time trialed. And when you beat the game, when you complete the game, they give you speed shoes, so you actually can run faster.
Oh.
But I still feel it's just not the way to go.
Yeah, wow, they told. Okay, so in this version of the game, it's Jess Harnell as Crash, Pinstripe, and Ripper, and Lex Lang plays Cortex, and Nitrous Brio is Maurice LaMarche, and John DiMaggio is Tiny Tiger.
That's funny.
I don't know how many of those are the same as they have been, but that's really strange.
So the thing about the TNT stuff in Nitro is that we have to destroy all of them, no matter what. They are a part of the total box counted for in these games.
In all the games? Or like, is that new to the Insane?
No, in all the games.
Okay.
So usually what that means is when you see a TNT barrel, you have to jump on it and like let the timer go. The second thing usually is that you need to find the TNT barrel or the not the TNT barrel, the nitrous box. There's a box that you can smack. Oh damn. There's a box that you can smack, and what it does is it kills all of the nitros in the level.
That's so cool.
Now, this is one of the things that people hate about Crash Bandicoot 2, or really Crash Bandicoot in general, is that there are moments in levels where you have to take a fork in the road.
And what does that mean?
Just like choose a side you want to go down.
So you have to come back and go get the other way.
We do have to come back. So essentially, for completionists out there, it's a bit of a bummer. Oh man, took that damage. Because you have to like backtrack essentially.
These are the scariest fucking enemies. Turtles with bullshit on their back.
Yeah, so it's like
You slide them. And the other ones you gotta jump on.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute. That sucks. That's such a dumb thing.
Also, you see how There's no boxes here.
It's like a switch.
Yeah. Damn.
Apparently, in like an NTSC version of the game that came out a long time ago, they called Tiny Tiger Taz Tiger,
Interesting.
which is really weird because there's a game called Taz the Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah.
Tasmanian Tiger. Apparently, like, it's considered that that was like used to be his name.
Yeah. So now that we've like reached the checkpoint, the thing to do is to go back. So now we have to go back down the road that we have not traveled down, and it gets very intense because we don't know exactly what's in front
You
of
can't
us.
see what's coming.
Yeah, this is one of the most.
Is this like built into the mechanics, or like, do people like love this aspect of Crash?
No, they hate this aspect. Most people do. They don't. I personally don't mind it. It's kind of challenging because you're
it's
like
still like kind of not clean.
no. From a design perspective, it is not the cleanest. Oh, there's that switch we needed earlier. So you know.
So you know how you were saying
Ideally-
there's like a shitload of death animations?
Yeah.
Excuse me. So there's a death animation that's like he gets crushed and his head and feet are the only things that are left.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he gets crushed in the middle.
Yeah.
And in the Japanese version of the game, they took that one out because at the time there was a serial killer in Japan who was cutting off people's heads and leaving them with their head and their shoes together.
No shit. That's creepy and
So they actually,
unfortunate.
so they actually cut that from the game.
That's so sad.
Oh, fuck him up.
Apparently, they also did a contest for the Insane Trilogy version where they like added a bunch of idle animations that people voted on.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Pretty neat stuff.
Fucking armadillos.
All right, so now we've reached it. We can go back this way. But we're still in danger. We can't get those check boxes again, unfortunately. You be very careful.
I'm glad I let you go back. I was worried that they wouldn't let you go back. You have to like do the whole level again to get to that side.
One of my favorite things about this game is just the ability to slide jump and spin. It gives you so much more momentum.
What is your thoughts on these games? Like in terms of like where they stand?
The Insane Trilogy or the games in general?
Just like Crash in general.
Crash 2 and Crash 3 are masterpieces.
You like love them?
I think they're great. I think the first game,
It's like a
not so
classic like
much.
Mega Man 1 type situation.
Yeah, I would say that.
Is it hard like that too?
I would say so.
First one is hard, from what I remember.
It's just because for me, I never played the first one, right? I didn't until we did it for the show a couple years ago. And so for me, my improvement nostalgia is based on like, but the second one and third ones are so much more classic.
Right. What about the PS3? Is the third one on PS2?
No. The entire trilogy is on PS1.
And you don't really care about the ones past that?
Oh, I didn't play any of them.
They're not really the same.
All right, I'm leaving those there for when we come back. because
They're
it
not
looks
really
like-
the same vibe, eh?
No, different companies. Universal was kind of the ones that held the rights to these games, including Spyro and whatnot. Even though it was made by a different company.
Just like the IP?
Yeah. And so it definitely changes the dynamic a little bit going forward. You know, a lot of third-party companies got their chance to make Spyro and Crash good. And some people say that some are better than others, you know. I personally don't know because I haven't played them.
But do they play like this? No, huh?
No. They're a little bit different.
What a weird... I'm just so weirded out by the structure of these games. They're like totally unique to this. Like, I've never seen a game like this. Are there other games like this? Kind of like Medieval, I guess?
Medieval is very different. Oh, man. In the speedrunning mode of this game, when you get the running shoes, you're able to skip these pits.
Speaking of which, what is our goal with this playthrough?
I just said earlier, we're going to be... we're not completing the game for the sake of the time trials.
It's already done, yeah.
Because it's already done in the episode. And we're just going to go for full completion regular.
Just
and
all the items.
Yeah, and at the end what we'll do is we'll show off my completed game save. with everything done.
And then you can just imagine us doing all that hard, repetitive
Yeah,
work.
because I personally, I went crazy during Christmas last year doing it for New Game Plus.
I fucking remember that shit.
It was very rough on me.
That was brutal.
Yeah, I spent 7 days straight playing this game.
So weird. You wanna know something crazy?
Yeah.
So Crash Bandicoot, as you can see, he always has these like fingerless gloves on that he always wears.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, he looks so weird. Apparently, like if you look at the cover of the original Crash 2, he's not wearing his gloves because they wanted the tagline to be "the gloves are off."
Oh, that's cute.
It like didn't happen, I don't think.
Gathered crystals. Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn
Clearly
enemy,
Maurice LaMarche.
and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern,
Yeah, right?
You can definitely tell. Did you know that Crash Bandicoot has a manga?
If you obtain all four
No, I didn't.
gems, I can
It's called Dance Then Jump. It's a great adventure. It's based on
How
Crash
many
2.
Chris? Should we wrap up?
We got like 2 minutes to wrap up. I tried to do the 5, but you guys were like deep in game.
Oh, I can skip this, but I don't want to be rude.
It's based on Crash 2, the manga.
Oh, that's tight.
It got canceled before the 3rd series came out, and so it ended on a cliffhanger with Crash and Cortex in space. And that's just like where the fucking story ended.
I don't know if we have time to do another level.
Well, we
So
can
we
do a
won't.
wrap and call. It'd probably be good.
Next time on Beer Bros, we're just gonna kind of keep making our way through the game. We'll probably do Hang 8, Snuggo, and Turtle Woods, and maybe beat the boss.
I'm excited. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you more about this game. It's a lot of fun. See you guys soon. Beach.
Oh, baby.
Beard Bros.
Big underwater Gucci. Big wet
I'm
Gucci.
Jirard. I'm Jirard. And I'm Alex. And I'm Alex. Frog in a car. You did it.
Greenish cucumber.
What's good? What's good?
Yes.
Did you really do this?
I did.
Always take the time.
Next time on Beard Bros.